Hello, this is Jack from Fluency.com. Now, can you understand this? I used to use this to make my videos, but now I use this. It took me a while to get used to using it, but now I am completely used to it. How was that? Was it quite difficult? Because in this English lesson, you're going to learn the difference between I used to do versus I am used to doing versus get used to doing. So let's get started with that first sentence. I said I used to use this to record my videos. So this is the webcam that I used in the past. That's the key. I used to use signifies that this happened in the past and that it is no longer true. Here are some more examples. I used to teach one-to-one lessons. In the past, I gave one-to-one lessons on Skype. I don't do this anymore. That's why I say I used to teach one-to-one lessons. I used to live in Spain. I used to live in Spain. I lived in Bilbao and Valencia. I don't live there anymore. This is true in the past, but not true now. I used to go to football practice every Saturday morning. Again, this is true in the past. It is not true now. I used to go to football practice every Saturday morning. Now, for past habits, we can also use would. For example, I would go to football practice every Saturday morning. My dad would take me, and then we would come home, have some chicken and chips, and then we would go to the football match. If you have seen any of our conversations, then you'll know that we use this a lot. We especially use it when we're talking about fond memories in the past. But you can't say, I would live in Spain when talking about the past, because it's only used for past habits, not for past states. So I used to use this to record my videos, but now I use this. And I said it took me some time to get used to using it. It took me some time to get used to using it. So you'll notice that after used to, we use the gerund here. Get used to doing something. Get used to playing, get used to singing, get used to making videos, etc. In this case, it took me some time to get used to using it. We can also say, it took me some time to get used to it. But I wanted to highlight the fact that we use the gerund here. To get used to something, or to get used to doing something, means that you become accustomed to it. That it is no longer strange or difficult to do. So in my case, it took me some time to get used to using this new camera. It took me some time for it to be normal for me, to be accustomed to using it. Another example is this. It was strange at first, but I soon got used to driving on the right side of the road, or the wrong side. But I soon got used to driving on the right side of the road because in the UK, people drive on the left. In America, people drive on the right. It was strange at first, but I soon got used to it. Another example is sometimes when I meet new people in America, they don't understand me at first, but they soon get used to my accent. They soon get used to my accent. The last thing I said was, I am used to using it. I am used to using it. And when we use I am used to using it, this signifies our state now. This signifies what is true now. It's not talking about any change, that is get, but it's just talking about what is true now. Another example is this. I'm not used to speaking in front of this many people. I'm not used to speaking in front of this many people. You might hear somebody say this at a wedding if they have to give a speech. And it just means that they don't have experience of this, that this isn't familiar to them. I'm not used to speaking in front of this many people. Okay, so look at these 3 sentences. I used to get up early. I'm used to getting up early. I need to get used to getting up early. Do you now know the difference between these sentences? The first one is talking about something that was true in the past, but it's not true now. I used to get up early, but I don't anymore. The second one is talking about what is familiar to you now. I'm used to getting up early. I'm used to getting up early. This is normal to me. It's fine now. There is no problem with this. And the third one, I need to get used to getting up early, is similar to number 2, but it focuses on the change. At the moment, it's horrible. It's a terrible thing. But I need to get used to it. I need to get used to getting up early. What I want you to do now is 2 things. Firstly, leave a comment below. And use used to in the past, and also be used to doing. So think about some examples that are relevant to your life. Secondly, I have created a quiz for you, a test that will help you understand this difference. So just click the link at the end of this video and there will be 10 questions for you to answer. And I think at the end of that quiz, you'll have a really good understanding of this. And also feel free to watch this video again. And if you have enjoyed it, then please share it with your friends. Thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next lesson.